Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you? I hope you are doing really good. Yes, there is a little news. This is my soft-spoken tone, and I hope you will like it too. Out there today, there is a rainy day. The weather is pretty cold, but here in this room there is a cozy atmosphere, the perfect context for telling you a story, a short story. Welcome back into a new video of mine. Welcome back, or just welcome into this channel. I am Paul, reading Paul ASMR, and I'm here to make you feel good, feel relaxed. I'm your personal Italian whisperer or storyteller, and today I'm gonna read you a special good night story. Because the story of today is a version between many versions of the myth, the story of Narcissus, or like we say in Italian, Narciso. Do you know the story of Narcissus and the nymph Echo? Have you ever heard about these two figures, these two characters? A man, two beautiful men, and a woman, or better, a nymph. Let's the story begin. Lay down. Take my hand and come with me centuries and centuries. Today, we are going to be part of an old society, the Greek society. Let's go. The nymph Echo dwelt among the mountain woods, being very talkative. Sometimes the gods of Olympus would send for her to hear all the stories she was capable of inventing on the spot, and thus drive away their boredom. It was mostly Jupiter who took advantage of her often. Indeed, when the king of the gods planned of flying on earth, he would ask Echo to entertain Juno. The nymph worked wonders, and so the goddess Cherished, Cherished, cherished her and was delighted. Unfortunately, however, one day when Jupiter had lingered too long on earth, the chatter of poor Echo irritated Juno to such an extent that she became angry and inflicted a severe punishment on her. From that day on, she would never be able to speak as before, but would be forced to repeat only the last syllable of the last word of the one who addressed her. And this is the Echo, like we used to know Echo nowadays. The punishment was truly harsh, and the suffering increased when the girl fell in love with Narcissus, son of the river god Cephissus, or in Italian Cefiso, and the nymph Liriope. Narcissus was a very handsome youth, unaware, however, of his own beauty, as in the woods of the mountains where he lived hunting, there were no mirrors in which to see himself. When he was a child, the seer, Ceer, Tiresias, had prophesied about his future. This child will live until he knows himself, by catching sight of his own image. Many nymphs and mortal maidens fell in love with him, but Narcissus did not reciprocate any. Echo also fell in love with the young man, but she was no luckier than the others, because Narcissus not only did not return her love, but was annoyed by her strange way of speaking. So he began to seriously irritate her and mistreat her. Echo suffered so much. She couldn't stay away from him, but she realized that the beautiful youth absolutely wanted nothing to do with her, and so she began to cry and whisked away, and with every rudeness of Narcissus, she ran to hide at the foot of a rock, where she spent whole days without eating. By now, she had become skin and bones, while her voice continued to repeat the last syllable of the words she heard. Her beauty faded. Echo wasted away slowly, and all that remained of her were bones and a thread of voice. The gods, then, moved by pity, turned her into a rock. So still today all those who pass in front of a rock and utter some words hear Echo answering the last syllable. Narcissus' ruthless indifference towards the unfortunate Echo, who had died of love for him, aroused the indignation of the gods, and especially of Nemesis, or, like we say in Italian, Nemesi, the goddess of vengeance, who decided to punish him. She descended from Olympus, and assuming the appearance of a hunter, approached the young man, proposing to take him to a place rich in game. Narcissus agreed, and together with the hunter, they arrived in a place never seen before. a beautiful clearing surrounded by tall trees. And in the middle there was a spring with clear and motionless waters. Nemesis led him to the edge of the spring and invited him to bend over the water. And then Narcissus saw the most beautiful thing in creation. Yes, he saw himself. Bent over the water, he remained for a long time, contemplating his image while Nemesis whispered in his ear with a cold voice, "You will stay here forever, Narcissus. You will stay here for eternity to contemplate your face more beautiful than that of all the nymphs and all the goddesses. No woman's heart will suffer more for your beauty that you have now known." This was the meaning of Tiresias' prophecy. And Narcissus remained there forever, bent over the water, unable to tear himself away from the vision of his own image. As a symbol of the mythological figure of the youth who fell in love with his own beauty, the yellow flower of the narcissus remained pale and delicate, groaning along small streams, bending its stem almost as if waiting to mirror itself. The end. Thank you very much for staying here listening to me. I hope this video has been relaxing and catchy. I hope this video will make a good engagement and produces relaxing moments for you guys. Also with this kind of voice, kind of tone of voice. Thank you very much. If you liked this video, leave me a comment, leave me a sub if you want to support the channel, or click like button. Thank you so much. Good night and sweet dreams, or as we say in Italian, sogni d'oro. Bye bye.